What is up, everybody? Spidey here as always. I hope you're having a marvelous day. Welcome to another episode of Saturday Morning Marvel Cards. Got a fun box break planned for all of you guys. If you're in the chat, let me know. Um, what we are going to be breaking today is a box of 2016 Marvel Gems. Really a pretty special box here. Very excited about it. Is this a product that you're familiar with? Let me know. Because this product is not super cheap, unfortunately. And I've got a couple of different cameras going here, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. See if I can't get comments up over here on this screen. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on Marvel Gems. Are you familiar with it? What's really cool about this box or this set is this was a kind of a female-centric set. In fact, the tagline here is 2016 Marvel Gems celebrating Marvel's feminine side. Uh, this is a high-end set. When I say high-end, I mean like it is built to be high-end. It's kind of it's got the exquisite feel. I believe this concept comes from the sports side of things, where you only get two packs in here. In fact, I'm gonna switch the camera around so you can see the box. What is up? Hey guys, watch this. We're gonna move this camera to here. How does that look, everybody? How does that look? I want to see comments on this screen, but I'm not seeing them for some reason. So let me go to StreamYard here so that I can see everyone's comments. Um, there we go. There it is right there. Is this something you guys are familiar with in terms of a box set? Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Brett. Good morning, Alonzo. Yeah, this is a sweet, sweet box. But it's got gem balayas. It's got diamond mines. It's got diamond cuts. It's got it says R a sketch card per box. Okay, this is the box odds. You can either get a jambalaya, a diamond mine, a diamond cut, or a sketch card per box, which is pretty cool. See what the odds are here. I think my eyes are getting bad as I get older. So the base cards, this is interesting. The base cards are all numbered to 225. So the highest or uh, the the highest number base card you can get is to 225. From there, they go to 99, which are rubies, sapphires to 25, topaz to 10s, and then of course they also have printing plates. I've had some really good luck out of this box. If you've been following the channel for almost 2 years, you probably saw that I pulled a Psylocke printing plate, which was kind of a fun box because of the fact that uh, the box was I was not getting good stuff. Like there's two packs in here, which is really cool. But and the last card I hit was the nameplate Psylocke, which I put up in a Facebook group for $535, and it literally sold in seconds. Literally seconds. There was a collector in Canada that has spent, let's see, last year was 2021. This was in 2021. So he spent 5 years looking for a nameplate Psylocke card, which is numbered to 10. So yeah, shows you to be patient. But we're not going to waste too much time. We're going to get into it. Let's see what the comment says here. Hot Marvel chick set, you're in. Okay. Good morning, RH. Good morning, Dan. How's it going? Yeah, so we're not going to waste too much time. Much like on the show on Tuesday night, where we opened up a box of 2019 Marvel Flair, and then I went back and edited it and made it a box break video. I'm going to do the same with this one. So just be aware that that I'm going to be doing that. But we are going to get into this box. I'm not going to make you waste too much time. So this is the last Saturday Morning Marvel Cards of 2022. It's really hard to believe. I didn't go back and see how many episodes we've done, but it's been quite a few, virtually every week. There's been a few exceptions due to travel and things of that nature. But man, it's been a lot of fun. I don't plan to do Saturday Morning Marvel Cards every single Saturday in 2023. I'm actually actively still thinking through what the schedule is going to look like for the channel, and I'll update you as I get there. But man, I have enjoyed these Saturday mornings. I hope you have as well. If you have, hit the like button. Do that for me if you don't mind. All right, guys and gals, let's do it. Here we got 2016 Marvel Gems, celebrating Marvel's feminine side. And yeah, this is a fun box to open because of how you open it. We're going to go through the back and cut the seal and the cellophane at the same time. Now, this box cost me $735 on Dave and Adams, and that was with a little bit of a membership discount. I will say I should have done a little bit more due diligence because I believe I saw last night that you can get these on eBay for a little bit cheaper. But watch this. This is really cool. Oh, I love that. Look at that. Look at how that opens. Isn't that cool? And you get, like I said, you get 2 packs in there. Step back and take a look at this. It's just a great box design. So good. Not unlike opening Black Diamond. So here's our first pack. This is the exquisite pack. I'm going to set that aside. And then we got our thick pack, which is going to have the bulk of our cards here. So let's do that. And we're going to get into the thick pack first. This is the one that's, this one has the chance for the biggest hit typically. Okay. The exquisite. But we're going to get into this one too. Now, I don't have this set like completely memorized where I know everything about it, but I'm pretty familiar with it. One thing to do with these box breaks videos is to pull up the checklist while you're watching them. That way you can kind of know what's being hit. All right, okay, all right. I think we got a great hit right off the bat, everybody. Let's get this where we can see it well. So our first card here is Captain Marvel, and that is spectacular. Look how good that looks. When you look at the base set, they're all female or feminine, as Marvel says here. And the folding on this is spectacular. But Captain Marvel's Ghost Spider or Spider Gwen, as she is on the checklist, probably 2 of the bigger ones. And here we have number 71 of 99. So we hit a ruby. I was thinking this was out of 225, but we hit a ruby, guys. That is beautiful. If I'm not in the camera, let me know. But man, that looks fantastic. Love that. And it is really clean too. Set that there. Our next one here is Mystique. Mystique looks great. Another one of the better characters, if you ask me, in the set. Love it. Got a lot going on there in the background. And this is, yeah, this one's out of 225. This one's out of 225. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. All right. This is an interesting card here. No boys allowed. When I was looking at the checklist, it said NBA. I'm like, NBA? Why are there NBA cards in here? But it's no boys allowed cards. And it looks like we have Elektra and Daredevil. Elektra and Daredevil. And these are not numbered. And I don't think there's a short printness to this at all. But I do believe this is the first time I pulled one of these. I think they're 1 in 10 packs, something like that. Still pretty cool. Awesome. These sure go really fast. Like really, really fast. All right, here we have a shadow box. Okay, that's Gamora, looks like. A Gamora shadow box. Again, not a numbered card. But I do think these are also 1 in 10 packs or something of that nature. Somebody can fact check that out for me. But a Gamora shadow box. And in the background, it looks like she's fighting Nebula, or, well, actually, maybe she's fighting Angela? I don't know. Who do you think she's fighting back there? All right, our last card here is Black Widow. So we've got a clear Black Widow. So these, they're either clear, blue, green, purple, with I think purple being the most rare. But that is a great looking Black Widow. I like it. I like that kind of classic look for her. Very cool. I actually think we saw our friend Izzy post one of these on his channel recently, on his Instagram account. So definitely the best card here is the Ruby of Captain Marvel. I like it. I like it a lot. And that brings us to the exquisite pack. This man, this one just feels risky, but this is where the money is in the exquisite pack. So let's get into it. See, we've got one card in there, only one. Now, this is where you can get male characters, is in the exquisite pack. You won't get them in other. I don't want to reveal what's in here yet. You won't get them in the other pack, but you can get them in the exquisite pack. So if you're going to get a male character, it's going to be here. All right, let's see what we got. All right, we got an exquisite Baron Zemo. Not the best hit. Definitely not the best hit. This should be numbered, and it is number 18 out of 199. Well, poo. See, the exquisite cards, they start out numbered 199 and they go all the way down numbered to 30. And the best characters are numbered to 30. Think Spider-Man, Wolverine, best characters. So you definitely want a lower numbered card. We probably hit about as poorly as you could with a Baron Zemo out of 199. You know, it's not that Baron Zemo is not a cool character. He's just not a collectible character. Yeah, not at all. But that is, this pack is where the money is. If you're going to hit, it's going to be there. I think that's also where you would hit a sketch card, or there's white queen cards in there that are pretty cool. But we did hit an exquisite. The logo looks good. Give you an idea of that if you're not familiar with it. Yeah, so just imagine if this said Spider-Man, how good that would look. And that's what the exquisites look like. This is also the pack where you would hit the nameplates as well. Someone needs that. Yep. I'm sure someone does. It just doesn't happen to be me. There are people who have built the full sets, which is impressive. That I have no plans to do anything like that. That would be quite the undertaking to, gather those cards, especially at those costs. There are also some cards in here that are diamonds that are numbered to 5 and 1 of ones. I don't have that part of the checklist memorized, but they're really cool. I believe they're golds and blacks. And man, they look fantastic. But imagine where all this area here is white, it would be black instead with some gold trim and outlines, or maybe that inverted where it's mostly gold and then black. Those look really cool. If you haven't seen them, they're really pretty special. So, all right, let me look here at the chat, see what we got going on. Let's see. Well, I put it on slow-mo on the comments to try to be able to keep up with the chat, but that didn't work this morning. So my apologies. Yeah, I know if I was out of the camera a little bit, that's because I'm using a different camera for the card cam this morning with a different setup just to try it out. Basically, I'm trying to have a camera that's connected to internet instead of using something that's over Wi-Fi, because we've had some Wi-Fi issues lately. You definitely believe it's Angela in the shadow box? Yeah, I can see that for sure. That would not surprise me. It probably says it on the back. Yep, it's Angela. It says the Guardians of the Galaxy notice Angela heading towards Earth and are bewildered by the fact that there is no existing file on her, probably because she came from Image. Not feeling the need for more information on the subject, Gamora collides with Angela to stop her from reaching Earth. Even the Watcher is drawn into their fight. Very cool. Um, you're welcome, Chris. I'm happy to get cards out into the population. Yeah, the ruby. I think Alonzo. I agree. The ruby's amazing. Yeah, if you're not familiar with these, do some research on them because they are really cool cards. They've been oddly overlooked, in my opinion. This is, I think, the fourth or fifth box that I've opened. I say overlooked. Let me explain what I mean. They are expensive. The boxes have been expensive. They were in 2021. The boxes were $300-400. So I don't mean overlooked in price, and certainly collectors who have been around have been aware of these. And I don't know how many boxes there are of this, but I imagine it's probably well over 10,000. I had to guess because if you take 225 times 60, which is the base set, I think that gets you to around 13,000. So 13,000 some odd. So there quite a few boxes, but yeah, these are pretty special. Look at the sketch artist checklist. Unbelievable sketch artists, including Joe Jusko. Like we're talking big time artist in the sketch artist list of this exquisite box. I mean, this this set feels like Upper Deck really believed in the exquisite brand and how this was going to work out, but they only made 1 year of this, and so did it not? Did it cost too much relative to the amount that they sold? I don't know. Let's see. We've got some other questions here. Oh well, hey, marvelous. Yeah, the disappointment is that $735, and I would have liked to have hit better on the exquisite. The thick pack, I'm actually thrilled with what I got in the thick pack, but the exquisite, that was pretty rough. But here's the reality. The previous boxes that I've opened, I did well, and one of those boxes, just to give you the full story, and I've told this before, I hit the Silac printing plate. A Silac printing plate, like I said, I sold for $535. I took that money and purchased a green 2099 PMG from 2017 Flair Ultra Spider-Man, and from there I got that graded. Came back a BGS 9. It was involved in a group of 6 cards that I then sold for $35,000 at in 2021. So I'm okay. I've like I said, the hobby has given me way, 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 way more than I've given it. I'm super thankful. Well, Charles, it's nice to have you back on the channel. Um, Chris, our Bad Wizard asked, when will Fleer Ultras be available? I think that February date is pretty solidified, if you ask me. I think if there's any movement, and I hesitate to say this, um, the movement would be maybe actually release a little bit sooner. I don't see it being later. In and I know that with this being Upper Decks kind of typically it's delay, 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 delay. It just there's a couple of reasons why I'm thinking that, but it comes from the artist. Uh, Basically, you've seen artists start to release information, uh, and some artists have been given dates that they can release that information, and those dates are in January, not February. So that has me thinking that Flair Ultra Avengers is going to release in February, if not sooner. My understanding, the reason they haven't released it yet is primarily due to waiting on the artist to sign all their cards. So if an artist did 10 pieces of original art for the base set, they have to sign that an ungodly amount of times. And so it just takes a while to get all those back in. And I imagine there may be some artists who are not in the United States. Genji, Happy New Year, my friend. Popping over 5 minutes. That's all right. I'll take all I can get. Uh, if Spidey Metal is so overpriced for a mid-tier set, Marvel Gems and Black Diamonds should be pricier than they are as a truly premium set. All right. Dims, how's it going? Yeah, you've been spoiled by boxes overall. You're fine. Well said. Thanks, bud. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been blessed. You're going to skip Flair Ultra Avengers and wait for Marvel Masterpieces. Um, I think that's interesting. Flair Ultra Avengers is going to be original art as well, but it's going to be various artists. It's not going to be one particular artist. It's going to have, some inserts that I think people will find pretty cool, some that they won't find as cool. But it's going to be interesting to see, how people take to Flair Ultra Avengers with the anticipation of masterpieces. I know for me, I could be picking up more Avengers boxes right now, and I'm like Victor. I'm like Marvelous packs. I'm gonna wait on Flair Ultra Avengers. When wait on Marvel Masterpieces. Just realized you can't see my face. I'm so used to having two cameras. Sorry, you've been staring at these cards all this time. But anyways, yeah. So for me, I'm saving money. I'm saving up my energy and efforts for Marvel Masterpieces. Um, there is a little news about Marvel Masterpieces. I'll go ahead and share it here. I was thinking about doing a news video, but you've been around. You hung out with me this long this morning. I'll go ahead and share it with you. Uh, so artists are given sketch cards to sketch in exchange for APs that they can then sell their commissions on official license cardstock. Example, I think we saw a photo recently where an artist was given 80 blanks to sketch that will go into the boxes in exchange for 8 cards or 10, something, 8 or 10 cards that they could then sell as commissions, also known as APs, artist proofs. So they generally get 2 rounds of those. The first round generally goes into physical boxes, hobby boxes, and then they'll do a second round, and that's what goes on Upper Deck's EPAC. Okay. Well, the first round artists have had for some time. I mean, we're talking, well, I don't want to mess up a timeline here, but I'm pretty sure I put it in a news video in the summer, last summer, images of the blank sketch cards. Well, they've been asked to do another round, and the deadline to turn those in is April. The deadline to turn those in is April. Does that mean we're going to get masterpieces in April? Does that mean we're going to get them in May? No, but it also means we're not going to get it any earlier than that, if that's the deadline. So, right now, if you're asking me, I think we're looking at masterpieces somewhere probably between May and September, would be my guess. I really hope to see some images soon and artist announcements soon. I'm not saying I'm predicting that. I'm just saying I would love to have that sooner rather than later. That way we can, decide if we want to go after it and what level and what significance do we want to go after it, because the art will matter to a lot of people in whether or not they'll pursue it. And of course, the artists may matter. It will matter as well. And there'll be some probably people who are like, they chase a particular artist. And if that artist does something, even if they're not into Marvel, they may chase it. So that'll be cool. Any idea when pre-orders for Marvel Masterpieces will be available? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know that. I mean, they're going to have to announce the artist first, and then hopefully give us some product images. I know they didn't do that with Beginnings. Beginnings, we were able to pre-order, excuse me, before there were any images. But that feels unusual. That's not typical. Typically, we get some product shots, a sales sheet at when we get to pre-order. That happened with Spider-Man Metal. That happened with Flair Ultra Avengers. You name it. That's generally the way that goes. Izzy needs that widow. Okay. All right. Well, I'll work that out. Did he reach out to you, or are you just speculating that he needs it? Yeah, I'll not do the slow mo next time. I was doing that for me, not for you. I was wanting to be able to get to every comment. In a lot of the live streams, the comments come so fast that I feel like I'm always behind. So I did on a 30-second slow mode so that I could read a comment about the comment, and then the next comment come in. So that's, but it sounds like that may be frustrating you guys a little bit. But anyhow, well, look, I'm not going to stay around too long today. Going to go be with the family. Very happy about the Captain Marvel here out of 99. Very happy about the Mystique here out of 225. Outside of that, the rest of the cards were fun. Obviously, a great fun break. Good to be with you all today as well. Um, Reminder, the Marvel show is moving to Sundays starting tomorrow. And, it'll be a little bit of a short distance from Tuesday to Sunday. And then after that, it'll be every Sunday, Lord willing, moving forward. So make sure to reset your calendar. I'm doing that because my schedule for life needs it to be on Sunday rather than Tuesday. Long story short, that's what that is. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video, today's box break, a little bit of Saturday morning Marvel cards to end out 2022. Thank you for riding along all this year. Really do appreciate you. But as always, hope you have a marvelous New Year's. Peace.